Hello YouTube, I'm David with the David West channel. But today I want to go ahead and start a hand drill fire and be making some char cloth while I'm doing some of the work around the house. You don't have to take a char tin out of the fire as soon as it stops smoking. You can leave it in there until the fire completely burns up and take it out hours later. And of course, after I get the yard work done, we'll go ahead and try that char cloth that we just made. As you see, my hand drill set is in the back glass of the Camry. It's like a dehydrator. This set is unnaturally dry. This is not legit hand drill. I just want to make you aware of that. Come on, let's go get set up. All right, I got a couple perfectly good divots that I can reuse. These two here still have plenty of bottom in them. And we'll use the small end of the spindle this time. This fatter end here will give me something good to grip to. I can put more downward pressure on it. We're just going to use leaves straight off the ground. It's been 7 days since it's rained, so I got 2 handfuls right over there. And let's go ahead and pin the fireboard down with the Stanley 10-049. We'll use a leaf for an ember catch. And here's our side right here, those two. And just pin it down. That'll hold it. That's all it needs. Put my ember catch up under there. All right, horseweed on tulip poplar. All right, as usual, we'll let that coalesce for a minute. Can you see it? I'm always worried about whether I'm in the frame or not. I like a good hot ember to sit there without me blowing on it and let it off-gas the moisture.
Towards the wind.
All right, I'm just going to take all these branches and sticks on the ground, maybe cut up a few of them. I got a lot over here, and start adding to that fire. All right, let's wipe out the can. Put a little punkwood on the bottom of the can so that our char cloth doesn't get real hard. And we'll cut 10 pieces of denim. All right, 12 pieces of denim. Stoke the fire just a little bit. We are ready to do some yard work. All right, I just ate some breakfast. Let's finish in the back of the house now. This is completely cooled off. We'll open it up back there on the fire table. All right, we still have 3 fires to make. We'll go ahead and try out the char cloth, the charred punkwood, and then I want to take these ashes and we'll go ahead and fire roll them for the very last thing, for the very ending of the video. So let me show you a close-up right here, what we ended up with. Punkwood. Looks good. And let's see how our 12 pieces of char cloth did now. Right from the start, there's a lot of smoke residue on there. Oh, this is soft and supple though. These inner pieces, fairly clean. Not as much smoke residue on them. But they feel nice and supple. They are not brittle at all. That punkwood on the bottom of the can sort of keeps the cloth from touching the red hot metal of the can, and I think that's why I no longer have brittle char cloth. All my char cloth is supple like it's supposed to be. "12 great pieces of char cloth. And I've got a good sharp edge on my chert. Flint and quartz will work also. So I'm gonna take your char cloth, tear it in half, which will expose all these threads, line them up on top of each other perfectly. You don't want to get in a rush here. Get everything just right. Line this char cloth up just behind your sharpest edge, which looks like it's right here. The char cloth should be laying down. A lot of times it'll cup, and most of it will be up off the rock that you're using. You want more of it laying down on the rock. I like to spread that ember all the way across this rolled up piece of char cloth before I put it in the tinder bundle. You might say that's a waste of heat, but it is not. It makes the flames happen a lot quicker. right. When that burns off a little bit, we'll go ahead and cast some sparks down on top of the charred punkwood. Now, we're going to strike the stone against the steel instead of the other way around. You remember we had the char cloth on top of the stone and we were striking the stone with the steel? It's opposite when you're casting sparks. I want to make sure it's completely out on this piece because I'm going to save this. Good. All right, we'll set this out of the way and go ahead and get the ashes out of this other stove. All right, let's see how much ash we have now. Got the wind blowing like crazy. Oh, I got enough ash to do it. Cotton ball. Only need half of it. Put some ashes, and you'll want to pick out all the coarse stuff. You don't want anything coarse on the inside of the cotton. Roll it up as tight as you can get it. Then we'll take the rest of these ashes. Put them on the bottom board. Give it 10 rolls in one direction, and I like to turn it around and give it another 10 rolls. And usually that's all it takes for a half a cotton ball. Hot stuff. I know that was a little haphazard, but I'm dealing with this wind, and you know, you just do the best you can under the circumstances that you're given to work in. See if the wind will bring it back to flames. All right, y'all. Appreciate you joining me on this one. We'll catch you on the next one.